Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sarah, and if you're new here, I do makeup reviews and tutorials. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. Don't forget to ring my bell for upcoming notifications of any kind of videos I might upload. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. So I'm going to be reviewing two new products today. One of them is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Glow Foundation. And the other product is the Revlon Prime Plus Perfecting and Smoothing. Okay, so now we're going to start with the actual application of the products. This is the Prime Plus Perfecting and Smoothing by Revlon Photo Ready. So I'm going to start by putting some pumps on the back of my hand. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Feels like a lotion. I'm going to go ahead and use a clean beauty blender. And this is by Elf. I'll go ahead and start tapping that on my skin. I don't smell anything, so that's good. So I'm just pushing that onto my skin. And it just feels like a lotion. Kind of does have a little chemical smell to it, but it's not that strong. So upon first application, I don't see any visible signs of what it's supposed to do. Smoothing. I might have smoothed it out, but I don't see any blurring or anything of the pores. So maybe we'll let it sit for a second and dry down, because it feels like it's still tacky.
So I'm going to go ahead and try to move this along and dry it.
Now we're going to go right into the application of the foundation. This is in shade 240. And I'm going to go ahead and pump some of that on the back of my hand. And I am going to dot that on my face. Looks a little light for me, but we will make it work. I'm going to use my Real Techniques foundation brush, and I'm going to go ahead and go all over and kind of press that in. It does have a slight chemical smell. But I'm really excited about this one because it's good for sensitive skin. I'll put some more dots on my face because I want to see if it's buildable, just for reviewing purposes. Wow. First application's really pretty. so it's not that full coverage, but you're not really going to get that with any kind of glowy or radiant foundations. You're going to get more of a full coverage with, usually with your mattes. So this is how it looks, a close-up. It feels really fresh on my skin. So I still see like a blemish right here. So it's not really full coverage, but it's something that I would like. I am very excited about this foundation. So this is application. So it looks really good. It looks really dewy and glowy like it claims. Okay, so let's get right to that Revlon Candid Glow Photo Ready Candid Glow Moisture Glow Foundation. You can find this foundation for under $10, and it says it's 0.75 fluid ounces. There's 16 shades, so it's not a lot of shade range to choose from. So some people might have to get 2 shades and mix them. So you got to keep that in mind when you're buying, because of the price. Because if you're buying 2 products, you might be getting double the product, but then what is the shelf life of the foundation? So this shelf life is 24 months. So that is a long time for products shelf life. But the coverage says it's buildable. I have my notes in front of me. This is what caught my attention. Is it says it's anti-pollution, anti-blue light ingredients. It has antioxidant or vitamin E to help block environmental aggressors, and it has prickly pear oil to moisturize. So that is what caught my attention. So let's get into the anti-pollution. The anti-pollution just means it's supposed to combat harmful particles associated with pollution. So in your environment, especially if you live in a larger city, you have a lot more pollution. So that is one of the things that caught my eye. Another thing that caught my eye is the anti-blue light ingredient. So this is supposed to protect the skin from the effects of light exposure. Blue light comes from mainly outdoors, but it also comes from LED, fluorescent lighting. I mean, it's in everything. So it's in your televisions, your smartphones. So there are studies done that say blue light can cause aging. It is a very interesting read if you're interested, but that is another video, so we're going to skip that. And we'll go to the next ingredient that caught my eye, which is, it's got prickly pear oil to moisturize, which is good. And it does say it has an antioxidant with vitamin E to help block environmental aggressors, which goes back to the anti-pollution. But this product is made without parabens, which is great, without phosphates, synthetic dyes, and harsh fragrances. So, which is so good for sensitive skin. And I have sensitive skin, so I'm very excited. Now, if you know me, you know that I do check all ingredients and anything that I put on my skin, hair, as well as what I put in my body. I do have notes in front of me because I do take notes. I do a lot of research on products. And that's one of the main things why I chose to start doing my YouTube videos, because I always did that. So now I'm just I want to share everything, share my experience and my knowledge with everyone else. It is good for sensitive skin. It has UV protection, but it does contain silicone. So silicone helps the product stay on longer, but too much silicone is bad for your skin. So because silicone could trap dirt, oil, it cannot let your skin breathe. So you have to watch how much silicone is actually in your product that you're using. So I can't really find too many negatives in the ingredients on this foundation. So there is a couple of ingredients that is bad for oily skin and can trigger fungal acne. So, but that's in a lot of products. So that's in high end, low end. You're going to find that in a range of products that you use. But I can only find one ingredient that does that, is that trigger for the fungal acne trigger. So it's really good. Now let's get on to the Revlon Photo Ready Prime Plus Perfecting and Smoothing Primer. So the first thing I seen is this little EWG. A lot of our products are EWG verified. That just means that they have products that are rated from 1 to 10. 1 is being the best, 10 is being the worst. The EWG verified mark goes even further. It just says that it just means that the product met the strictest standards when it comes to ingredients. So that is something that caught my eye on this primer. Also, it says it contains vitamin B and hyaluronic acid, which is good. And guys, EWG this stands for Environmental Working Group. So you can research that. I do a lot of research. That's like what I'm saying. I do a lot of research on products and ingredients in products. So let's get into the ingredients. It does say it has silicone. Now, this product has a lot of silicone, so you want to watch. The good thing it says is it promotes wound healing and it has anti-aging properties. That's what I found in the ingredients when I researched. The only thing, it's a high risk for sensitive skin because it has citric acid and a lot of fragrance to it. So that wouldn't be something that's good for me because my skin is so sensitive. And it does have 2 or more ingredients that is a trigger for the fungal acne. So that is something that you have to watch out for also. All right, guys. So I will see y'all at midday and then at end of day for the final review. So I will see y'all later.
All right, so this is actually where our wear test begins.
And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and show this girl some love. And don't forget to ring my bell to receive upcoming notifications of any videos I might upload. Hey guys, this is my first wear test of the day. Just going to show you some close-ups. I really like it. It looks pretty. All right, see y'all later. All right, guys, this is the final wear test for the foundation. This is end of day, so I've been wearing this foundation for a good 10 hours. I think it's a really great foundation. I will be grabbing for this foundation again. The shade range is not that great, but I did make it work and it looks good. So I don't see any separation. It stayed on. I just did a little bit of setting it again at end of day, but that's it. So it looks really good. Alright guys, I hope y'all like my review, and if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I will see y'all next time. Thank you. Stay blessed.